Every Sport Production. I'm your host, Suttles, and today we'll be reviewing the game between the New York Football Giants and the Cleveland Browns. Let's get it. Oh my God. That was bad. That was bad. 20-6. Oh my God. This team, man, this team, they have you up at your highest peak 2-3 weeks ago, and now we're at our lowest peak. Now, statistically, we can still make the playoffs at 5-9, but it's bad. This is bad. And the game, it really indicated exactly what's going on, because Freddie Kitchens calling the plays, he did some things that was outside of Jason Garrett, but at the same time, he was only working with, Colt McCoy, wide receivers that can't get open. It didn't look good at all. Colt McCoy was throwing some good passes, but it just didn't look good. Freddie Kitchens did his best, but I didn't really expect too much from the offense. But basically what this game comes down to is what Joe Judge did. And for me in particular, I like the aggressive nature. We are coming down to the final stretch to try to make the playoffs. Hell, go for it every time. I don't care. Go for it every time. I am backing Joe Judge on these decisions. Go for it every time, because we need a spark. So people are saying to take 3 points, take 3 points. 3 points does not energize the offense. You don't come off the field after you just drove all the way down the field on a team like Cleveland, because they are a better team than us, and very happy with 3 points, being up 3-0. And then if they score, and then 7-6, and then 9-7, and then 9-14, you're not energized off of field goals. So I like the play calls. I like that he went aggressive and tried to score the ball while we was in the red zone, because we're one of the worst red zone offenses anyway. So at the end of the day, if you don't make it, you're gonna make them have to drive 90+ yards, which they ended up doing, because we was also compromised on the defense. But Joe Judge showed confidence in his offense. He showed confidence in his defense when he was making those calls. So I back those calls, because we need some aggressive type calls here. We cannot be conservative. We're not a team that's good enough to be conservative. We cannot sit here and just take 3 points and our defense is going to lock them down throughout the whole game and take some 3 points here, 3 points there. Now, if he took field goals on each and every time that we made it down there, the score would have ended up being 20-12. Now, Giants Nation, for real, would you have been more happier with 20-12 than 20-6? Because it doesn't make any sense. At this point, we're playing to win. We're not playing just to play. We're playing to win. So go for it every time. For real, man. Go for it every single time. I want to win the game. Like Herm Edwards says, you play to win the game. And that's what he did. So I back him on those decisions. Now, as for our defense, we was extremely compromised. We had Julian Love on the outside corner. He's been playing safety all year. Isaac Adams, he's a decent second corner, but he can't stand up with Jarvis Landry, and it showed because Jarvis Landry caught a touchdown on him. But without James Bradbury, our all-pro cornerback, it made Patrick Graham's defense very, very vulnerable. We played a lot of zone, which we aren't good. If you've seen us throughout the season, we're just not good. We're not that instinctive to play zone. We're more of a man team, and with that man team, James Bradbury is the one who's able to lock down one of the wide receivers. And when that's not an option, we're in big trouble. Now, he was still only bringing 4 or 5 guys. We didn't get to Baker all day. Their offensive line did a great job. They were I believe, ranked number 1 in rushing and number 1 in passing. So that was basically the best offensive line in football at this moment. But we didn't touch Baker. And I said this in my preview because I'm an Oklahoma fan. So I've seen Baker play in Oklahoma for 3 years. And I've seen when he gets it going, it is extremely difficult to stop him. Once he gets that ball rolling, he's a dangerous man. For real, for real. He's just a dangerous man. And I've seen this in Oklahoma, and I loved it at Oklahoma. And I said, if we don't get him dancing in the pocket, if we don't make him uncomfortable, he's going to have a hell of a day. And he did. He had 297 yards, 2 touchdowns. He only got sacked once by Dexter Lawrence when the play broke down. But for the whole night, it was just a clean pocket. And he was just dotting us up, dotting us up, dotting us up. The tight ends was just sitting in the zone. The wide receivers, they were opening up the zone so much. Kevin Stefanski called a great game for him. And Baker just looked phenomenal. And the defense allowed that to happen. Now, Nick Chubb didn't really run on us as what they've been doing all season. That's what we really came to stop. But a lot of the bootlegs, a lot of moving the pockets that they was doing, we couldn't get to Baker. And all of this just shows exactly how compromised we was. A backup QB, a backup OC, starting cornerback out, and mind you, Darnay Holmes is also out too. So that's a real important slot corner that's been gone for the past 2 weeks, and that makes a big difference too. So it's tough, okay? It's tough. But the Giants do lose 20-6. Next week we got Baltimore. It's gonna be tough, but we are 5-9. Washington lost. The Eagles lost. The only ones that won was the Cowboys, so we're actually tied with the Cowboys now. And we're gonna see what the future holds. This has been a Subtle Review from Easy 3 Sport Production. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave your thoughts in the comment section, and we all know sharing is caring. So share this video to help the channel grow. And until next time, I'm out.